Hey everybody, what are you up to? Well, we're back to working on the 95 and we'll start over here. Look at that intake. Look at the bottom side of that intake. Look at that. There's inside the valve cover. And check this out. It's been a long time since I've seen a motor look this nasty. No wonder the oil couldn't return to the bottom end. It's going to be interesting to see what we find with this. So, radiator popped open. And there's what the S10 looks like now. Or the SR22 or whatever. But anyway, yep, what a dirty mess. Long time since I've seen one. I know the gasket's been kind of tore up, but that's the passenger side one. That one, at least the metal was, let's see, was still there. The other head gasket cleared on. There's nothing left. That's the way they come out. So, yeah. Anyway. Alright. Oofta. Well, buddy took off. We're going to kind of swap out. He needs help finishing the vehicle, so I might go up and do that. But here, I've still got to get stuff ready for my neighbor to come with his tractor later. Called him up and he had his water hose hooked up. So going to town, so I gotta go down the stairs, which I'm not doing too good with stairs yet, and turn my outside spigot on to fill it up. He said, yeah, come on down, fill it up. So I went down and I pre-thought this. I had it laying down, so the spigot was down. We filled it up with water. I had it strapped down, left his place, got going good. And let's see. Yeah, the wet spot's gone. But up there, between those two poles, that thing slid out. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for a warm day to see if I can get that to put some air to it and see if it'll pop back into shape. But yeah, my water barrel fell out. I lost a few gallons, but had enough. As I went to use the hot tank, not as warm, it evaporated and the hot tank was basically empty. I should have just went ahead and emptied it, but I don't have time today. I've got the heads, valve covers, and the push rods, bolts, and all that in there to start cleaning up. I'm waiting for it to get warm. It took almost all that barrel, what was left, to fill the hot tank, so it was getting low. It was time to fill it. But I kind of wanted Buddy to help me. Wow! Rain just went through and it's gotten warm. Well, we got the cousin's heads cleaned up and apart. And I got a feeling we're going to find something wrong right there. So, let's see. Turn it around. To go this way. Okay, good so far. Really? Nope. Alright. There we go, just that way. Really? Oh, there it is. Yep. Ironite, magnetic powder. You know, in a way, I wish I could find a investor to go in. That's how a couple of places around here got going. They found investors. Oops. Make sure you put your plug back in. I don't know what I'm recording here, so. I guess I'll stick with it. So far, so good. Well, the one I thought, well, I don't know. Well, that's not broke. All over. This is where I wish I had the valve grinding equipment. I mean, it's so rusty on there. Okay. This is the exhaust valve that I thought. See how that is? That come out of that one. There's no cracks. But these heads, they're going. The guides aren't shot, but it definitely needs valve job. They're going to have to be surfaced and valve job done to them. Okay, this is the driver's side head. I gotta look at something else. I know when he went to take the intake bolts off. See, this one was, looks like it was leaking. Oh, now you got polished rust. Whoops. We didn't get the short block out because neighbor's tractor had to come help me with the water bottle, the water jug. He went back home and he went to use his tractor later and he's leaking antifreeze. He found it. It's got a hose leaking, but That's one of those things I don't understand. I know we could fix it, but he's the kind that takes it to town every time. Years ago they had an old Chevy that they changed motors in, and I was doing a lot of Chevy stuff, and they said, oh, we can't let you touch it, because they bought a reman. Instead of having me rebuild the motor, they went and bought a reman motor, and they went through 2 of them before they got a good one. And one day they were trying to get the distributor set, and they couldn't. So there they go. Bye with the tractor and hold and pick up all the way to town so they could set the timing. And I'm like, you guys would have stopped, I could have set it in 30 seconds. But yeah, who knows why? Since that was. Okay, there's nothing there, so yeah. Drop the head now. Alrighty, well, that bites. No cracks showed up. That's good. I don't understand how he wasn't losing water, especially right here. There was nothing left. But he said it didn't use any water. So I'm not sure if that block's going to be any good either, because if that got hot and then with the water hitting that, if it cracked from the inside out, we won't know until we get that out. And since it looks like rain, I sprayed that down with stuff and covered it the best I can to keep as much out. But that sludge is a ½ inch or better thick in there. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's. Hey, we'll take this. I don't care. This is where I wish I had a valve facer. There's that one. There's the carbon buildup on that valve. So then, you know, I always thought my scanner quit on me. I just figured out the volume's been turned down for this last couple of years. And the carbon falls off, but another reason I'm saying valve job on this, because as I was blowing these dry, water kept coming out around the valves. They're not loose enough to worry about either. So they're not loose. So valve job surface, it'll be good. And unfortunately, Buddy Boy up there is too expensive for valve jobs. But at the same time, I can't do them, so I thought about lapping them, but these valves need to be ground. I mean, they're just, well, at least it ain't broke. I was really worried about right there. It was going to be busted, and it didn't run long. So I'm running out of steam. My legs are killing me. It's only Saturday, so I don't know. Take him to the machine shop. He'll do the valve job to him, and he'll do the valve job and he'll surface them. And before he'll surface them, he'll still clean them. So yeah, we're going to have to spend the extra money. Oh yeah, never mind. I was working more with a Vortec. I'm like, why is there bullet holes in this head? So yeah. As far as we know, that's the original motor to the truck. I get it out, I'll check to see if the block number matches the truck. Because I've kind of wondered if that's a rebuilt. If that isn't rebuilt, that's why I hate those graphite head gaskets. That's why I always put the Felpros back in. Because that's what this head is the factory style of graphite. I think they're graphite. I hate them because that old two-tone brown, what was that, 90? 91 I had, head gasket was out on that. And yeah. So it is what it is. I mean, I've documented it as we tore the motor apart. I mean, as you guys see, these were sludged up. I mean, I gotta get the bolts and push rods after. Okay, 2 hours. 2 hours of being in the hot tank, if not longer, because I ran the heads through, the intake through, the valve covers through, and the rocker arms and bolts and everything been in there. So yeah, they've got about 3 hours of being run through the hot tank, and they finally started coming clean. I'm like, wow. Some nasty, nasty stuff. So, okay, well, I ain't gonna worry about keeping the valves in position. And I mean, the springs and the should actually test those, make sure they wore out, because that is the original motor. Those valve springs got 190,000 miles on them. So I guess, and I've got the seal, so, and actually I may not even take the springs up there. I'll let him do the valves job, and then he can put a piece of tape or something over this, keep the valves in order, and I'll bring it home and put it together myself. So alright. Okay. Well, the other head's not broke, but I got an interesting issue. Huh. I'd fall. I don't care. I'll show you here. Now I'll go to show you guys and I won't do it, but and I'm in trouble like normal. Last I knew, supper wasn't going to be ready for a while. Well, wife used to let me know when supper was ready, but or before it was going to be ready. See that one? Uh-oh, that's not good. Anyway, yeah, scanner does work. I thought they changed all their frequencies. That one went a little further, but those two were a pain to come out, but when they're in there, they're nice and loose. So and it's just those two center exhausts. And that's close to where the head gasket was blowed. So that one's a little tight now too. Anyway, yeah. They're not broke. They just need reworked. And figure out what's going on with those three valves. But I guess before I get in much more trouble, I ain't even gonna go into it because it ain't worth it. I used to have people come out here, or I mean, it would be cool. I mean, I grew up with the women folk packing picnic baskets and bringing it to you, or packing it up and come eat with you. I mean, it's gorgeous outside. We could sit out here, but nobody does that anymore. It's a lost art. I mean, like I said, last I knew, she was like, I ain't sure when supper's going to be ready, and I told her what I had to do, and now I got a text that was kind of not nice, and I guess, oh well, what do you do? So, I guess, see you later, and have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the live show, if this video will be up before the live show. So live shows are on Sunday nights at 6 Central my time. So yep. Alright, see y'all later.